first time.
What's up?
There they are.
See, there you are, John Fenton.
There it is.
Hey, we're finally back. It's been 2 weeks.
We had sports stuff to do.
Yeah. Cheers.
Sports stuff.
I got John Fenton finally into baseball for
Like,
playoffs
that's
at least.
it.
Huh?
And I'll never watch it again until
Till playoffs
if they
again?
do it. If they get there again.
It's not too bad if you, like when you come over, we're just sitting out here and baseball's
that
on.
wasn't bad. That was the only reason it was fun because I was just like, I mean, it was now that I'm watching it now, I just feel like I have to watch it. So
Yeah.
but yeah, coming over here, I was like, that was the most fun I ever had watching baseball.
Yeah.
Besides being at a game, I've been to like baseball games, and I was
Mhm.
like, that's cool to be there. But not
Have you been
World
to the
Series.
Citizens Bank?
Nah, it's been
So you've been at Vet?
yeah,
Yeah. We used to go to Vet all the time.
a long time. So you got to go to the World Series
Again.
again.
Game 3 again.
I didn't even know who you were going with until I saw like your picture or whatever.
Oh.
I mean, I figured your dad was going, but
Yeah. Well, it was. So my grandmom wanted to get him for her husband because he's like not doing so great, and you never know when.
yeah.
So she was like, called my dad, say, "Oh, if you drive us, I'll get you a ticket." He was like, "If you get me a ticket, then you got to get my son a ticket." And she was like, "I don't care what the price is, just
Right.
she wants to do it." So I think they were $1,200 each.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually 12. I thought it was 1,200 for the whole. When you said it, but then you said where you were sitting at, and I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah, the seats were ridiculous. They were
Yeah.
real good. It was 9 rows back from, I say third base. I mean, it's that side, but we were pretty much in left field,
Yeah.
shallow left field. It was fun, though.
Was there any cool people around you? Like you saw celebrities, right? But
I didn't see it. Like, they
They
showed
just
them on the
wanna show you.
Jumbotron, but I didn't actually, see them.
they had the dude Always Sunny, that Rob.
Him and the one
Yeah,
who's
the
married
one-
to the blonde chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
So-
both there.
So they did. I think it was the game you were at. I'm sure it was. They started naming like celebrities. They would show their picture, and they got to him, and they didn't say his name at all. And then they went to the next dude and said his name.
Oh,
they were
really?
like, they're not trying to fuck your name up because it's like McElhenney.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So then I could have pulled it up. It was just funny because he's sitting there, and they're like. Then they went to the next guy,
And Rob.
and he didn't even know it because he was on Jimmy Kimmel, and they were like, he was like, "Dude, I don't know if you know what happened last night with you. They were showing celebrities." And he was like, "I had no clue." He was like, "I guess they just didn't want to mess my name up."
Yeah.
Because I guess I don't know. I used to say like McElroy because I didn't know what his name was. I just knew it was something like that. It's like McElhenney.
Oh, shit. I forgot to do the other thing. I'm dummy.
What you know?
Make it just so we get some more viewers. Just make sure it's muted and we'll be good. Yeah, but there was Tim McGraw was there. Like when we went in 2008, he walked out and put his dad's ashes on the mound, Tug McGraw's ashes on the mound. So that was pretty cool. And he was there again. Miles Teller was there.
Yeah, because they both threw out the first pitches. Right?
Yeah, they had like a whole bunch of all the 2008 Phillies were a lot of them were there, not
Yeah.
all of them, but they had a bunch of them there.
Yeah, because I saw that was when he was like said he was on Kimmel, so they showed him. They asked him why he didn't, or because they caught the ball right. They didn't throw the first pitch out right. They caught.
So we got in there a little later than
Yeah.
with
So
my
you didn't
grandma
see
and
'em?
grandpa trying to walk.
Yeah,
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 it was
okay.
it was a lot.
So yeah, that's what he asked me. He was like, "How can you guys didn't throw the pitch out? You guys were the catchers." And he said, "And you didn't. So you just stand there, and they just throw a pitch to you."
Yeah.
I don't know why. I didn't have a reason why, but he was like, I thought I was going to like crouch down and stuff like that. And
They just had a catch.
yeah, he just like
Oh.
I forget who it was. I don't know who the two guys were. Whoever, one threw to Miles, one threw to Rob, but I forget who they were. But anyway, yeah, they just stood there, be like me and you having a catch, but they didn't even stand like on the mound or anything. They were just like close, not like real close, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. I was like, oh, it's weird. He was like, I tried to get down and catch in position. They were like, no, we don't do that. It's like,
I know they did it
"Alright."
when that was a long time ago. It's 22 now. So in 2008, I think he actually threw a ball
Yeah,
like to a catcher.
right.
Usually it's like a celebrity with
Yeah,
their
I
catcher.
love watching them because they just
Some of 'em
amazes
fuck
me
up
how,
real bad.
I was like, how do you not know how to throw a fucking
Yeah.
baseball? Shit's hilarious, but
So you want to know, Robbie just said the same thing again. They mostly come at night, mostly. I told John about that earlier, and we didn't understand what you were talking about. I didn't watch your video because I had to start this podcast up. So what you do for Halloween, John Fenton? You do anything?
Nah, don't do anything.
Nothing? You just love Halloween, but you don't do anything for Halloween?
I love all the scary shit. Mm-hmm. I just sat home and I didn't have to go out because Morgan doesn't need a dad next to her.
Yeah.
Halloween trick-or-treating or whatever. So.
To yell to stay off the grass. Say thank you.
Stuff. So I didn't do anything. I just watched some bullshit. I've been watching like all that. Well, not now. Now I'm done. All the like ghost hunting stuff.
Did you watch that one on Netflix you told me to watch?
I started it and I'm pretty sure it's set up.
It's so set up.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, but I wanted you to see the fat dude.
I'd seen the one. Like I seen like the first 2 episodes. So I seen the guys.
Yeah,
so I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
where, like they showed preview him and went to fight a ghost or something.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and he like took. He was like, "What?
Get off of me!"
Yeah,
I wanted you to watch it so bad.
Yeah, like as soon as I got like done the first episode, I was like, I don't know about this. Then I watched like the second one. I was like, this is just like set up shit.
Yeah.
I can't watch. This is not what I want to see. Like that's the only reason I enjoy like all like that
Ghost
original,
Hunter
like
stuff.
Ghost Hunters because they're just like we didn't find anything. Like there's some whole shows where they didn't find shit. They just tell you. They'd be like, it's probably your house doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now they got like a new one. It's called Ghost Nation or something like that. And they'll still find like voices and shit like that. But I like that shit. So there's like different ones. That Ghost Adventure. I don't know if you ever seen that. It's like some like buff dude that's on there, but he's every time he's like, come on, man, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, come on, I can't deal with this guy.
Yeah.
Like, fucking gets on my nerves. Like, just every ghost attacks you at every place you go to.
Yeah.
I was like, but every other ghost place has been there in the same place, and like,
like,
just
no.
normal shit. Like you hear some shit. Like, so I don't watch him too often, but that's all I was watching that bullshit. And yeah, and I started that 28 days, but
That's what it was.
like,
28 days.
You're gonna tell me all the cabinet doors in the whole kitchen open up at the same time?
Yeah, that one that we went to, actually Robbie, I don't know if Robbie is still on, but where he had his, remember I told you when he got married, he had his reception at that mansion. I think it was, I want to say Rockwell. My dad looked it up, but those ghost hunter people were there. Yeah. So I don't know if I remember you were saying you were looking up that stuff when you got Discovery Plus. I don't know if that was them, but they have one there. And they said they were going to come back too.
Yeah.
So
I have to look. Like I watched a bunch of them because they did like multiple ones in New Jersey.
Yeah, you said they did the mansion where the guy from Walmart.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious. I was like, this is bullshit. But they went like different places. I forget where. There was like some, it was a tavern or something they went to, and I was like, oh shit. There was a tattoo place right in Deffert that they went
Headlight?
to. Nope, that's what I was thinking.
Really?
Because I read the thing and just said, but it's called Zone 13, which I don't even know if it's there or where it's at. They just said Deffert, New Jersey. It was in the middle of nowhere, wherever it was.
Oh.
But they like heard shit there, like voices and stuff like that. Tattoo place look really nice though, and I was like, oh, I've never fucking heard of it.
We should go get a tattoo there.
Just to see. I'd be like, I want a ghost experience. I'd be like, I can't pay for this. I'm scared.
It's like I'm halfway down your arm.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
It's scary.
Fucking ghost. Just finish that up real quick.
Yeah, Ghost said I better run.
Yeah, Ghost said I didn't have to pay for this. He got me back. Put it on his tab.
Yeah, but that one dude, he was like, he just kept doing the religious stuff, and she would be like, "Don't, you're upset," and he's like, "I'm doing this," and then he was like, the thing like grabbed me. He's like, "Get off of me!" And he told her, he was like, "Get out of here." She's like, "I felt it. I'm going." And he was just in there like yelling, "Get off of me!" And he was the worst actor ever.
Yeah. Seems I was so excited for that damn show. And then the
No, but you gotta finish it though, because it gets so bad.
I guess. I just stopped shit. But yeah, as soon as I saw it the first time, I said something about this shit is just set up. Like, even though nothing really. I don't think too much happened in the first episode because it was kind of introducing them all.
Right, yeah, and where they were going to stay.
I was just like, this is dumb as hell. Like the one dude made her get in a coffin. I'd be like, I'm not getting in a fucking coffin.
Them two were the best.
Yeah, I'm like, go fuck yourself. I'm going to go sit there. I wouldn't do that if there wasn't ghosts in here. And you're trying to tell me there is? Fuck out of here.
They had that thing where like it would just, they put something out like, oh, we can hear stuff, and they would just like say random stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they call it like an obulus or something like that. They use
something
it on
like that.
other things. It'll just like it has like thousands of words programmed into it, and it'll like do whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Some of these are just funny as shit. I just like I said, I just compare everything to that because like I said, they hear shit. They're like, we gotta listen to this multiple times. I don't know what they said, and then everybody else is like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
like, I know. That's a ghost said that.
And then they know exactly what he said. It's not like he told us to leave.
Yeah.
devil.
I need you to work for it. I need you to see you holding the thing up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You have to listen to this. We got to take turns trying to decipher it.
Yeah.
And I don't be like, John, get out, please. I'm like, all right, man. Like, that's weird. It's so clear. It sounds like you, Brad.
No, I didn't say nothing. I had headphones on too.
Man. Yeah, so that didn't go as well as I planned. I
Yeah,
really
no.
wanted to watch that show.
But like she mentioned it too. I was like, oh, that's what John wanted. He said he was going to watch. I was like, we could watch it. No, I was like, this is dumb.
You watched
She was
the
like,
whole thing?
yeah, it was only like 6 episodes.
Oh, really? I guess
Yeah.
I should finish it then.
Yeah.
I'm more too deep. I can finish 4.
Because they do the same thing for all groups of people too.
Yeah.
Like they're getting a fight, and then this other group gets in a fight. Like this episode, they all get in a fight, and then they go, we gotta do this. We gotta find out what's going on here and try to save the people who can't get across to
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah. That's what I did. I did watch all the Annabelle movies, which I forgot. They were pretty good damn movies.
We watched I think The Conjuring.
Yeah, we like weeks ago we watched that.
You know what I was thinking while I was watching it? I was like, why don't they do like a series on who are the 2 people? You know what I'm talking about?
There's a documentary on something on them.
Is it? But I mean, like a series, like a scripted, but like whoever they went and looked. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
can go to this house one episode. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
thought that'd be pretty cool. It probably could be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like Hollywood it up a little bit,
Right.
like make it so it had some stuff happen.
Yeah.
Don't make it
They
so
had
they
a bunch
went
of
here.
like fucking cases, obviously, but they just had I don't know if it's some kind of family member owns that house, which is the museum where all the stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it used to be a museum, and you could like go there or something like that. Like it's small, obviously, but
Yeah.
you could book a trip to go see it. But they shut like the township shut it down or something wherever it's at to say you can't have a museum here or something in this area.
Something stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, so I guess he took the doll like on a tour, the Annabelle doll,
Oh, really?
and they have some kind of like, you know, like Comic-Con is, but I forget what it was called, but it was like some paranormal type con. So he was
Mhm.
there with like still in a case and all that stuff, obviously, but. They're like, we don't even know if it's haunted anymore or
Yeah.
what, but
I mean, it's in a case. If it wanted to get out, it could probably get out. It's like, oh man, locked glass case.
I'll never get out of here. If it's a spirit, you just leave the doll there and get out, right?
I know.
You
I
just walk
thought.
through all the walls. I
Yeah.
thought, but it's, I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was pretty cool to. It's always funny though. You just think it was just a fucking Raggedy Ann doll. Like, it
Yeah.
didn't look anything scary like that.
Oh, it
at
wasn't
all.
even like the doll that they show, like that
Oh,
porcelain
no,
doll.
You've never seen the real doll?
No. Oh, it's not even that.
Not even. It is.
I'd have been so mad if I wanted. Like, I want to
You
go to
can
that.
look it up. and
I
then
will.
with the,
But
you're gonna be so sad when you see it.
I put it on for the viewers to see too. It's a little. Can't you go to original Annabelle?
Yeah. Just a doll. Yeah, Annabelle doll images. Get ready. There it is. You can just click on that first
Let me go to
picture right
images.
there.
That's what it is.
Yep.
It is a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me, because this isn't really showing it. Can't move it either for
I
some
was
reason.
like they were really went crazy with it.
There she is.
Yeah.
I know they like the other one is a scary doll. It's
yeah,
like them
like if I seen that, I'd
porcelain.
be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like if I walked in a room, I was like, it's Raggedy Ann doll. You'd be like, all right.
How does the doll has just stuffing in it? What does the spirit do? Like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm
I
gonna
don't
get
know. They just
this
supposed to
stupid
cling, yeah,
triangle
that's what it-
nose. I know
But there's
they do-
another on that Discovery Plus. There's I forget what the damn doll's now. I watched the whole thing. It's like a documentary on the most haunted doll. Same type of deal.
Mhm.
It's some kind of like looks like a monkey almost, but some kid got it for like Christmas, and like the second he opened it, like he was obsessed with it. So then he wouldn't play with any of his toys. He'd only play with this doll, and then like shit started happening, and like he fucking. But his parents were weird anyway. Like even the documentary, they're like he's like. He changed his name because the doll wanted his name, the little kid. Now I'm gonna forget all these people's
Right,
names.
yeah.
But anyway, let's just whatever it is. He's like, my name is Charlie now, and she's like, no, it's not. It's whatever. And he's like, my name is Charlie now, and she's like, okay. And then they started calling him Charlie. I'm like, that's not your fucking name, kid.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is not your name. He's like, because whatever the doll gave his doll his name because it basically gave him his soul or whatever. So it was a pretty cool like thing. And then other people that, so they had it in in the museum, just like that, like glass type case.
Yeah.
But it had like rules to it. They're like, if you disrespect, like the doll doesn't want to be disrespected. If you're going to take a picture, you have to ask permission. So they had like people in there. Like I said, you never know how legit shit is.
Yeah.
But people that went there and they said they get like from like I don't know where it's at, but you can go all the time. So they get like thousands of letters every week of people writing an apology to this doll because their life went to shit after they
Really?
because they just like pulled their camera phones out, took
Yeah.
the pictures, and just like called it a day. And they're like, all these people's like life went to shit. They're like, it just be coincidence or whatever, but it was just weird because they said they get thousands of letters like every day where nobody did. It's like 10 rules to follow. It's like just always like main ones are just be nice to it
Yeah.
and respect it or whatever like that. And then if you're going to take a picture, basically like you just ask permission to take the picture and then take the picture. But it was just funny as shit. Like all these like there's old ladies on there. They're like, I went home and like my husband died and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, your husband, you look like you might die any minute now.
I know.
It's just not just like
He died. He was
Yeah.
young, 98 years
Yeah.
old. I don't understand
he
what
got like
happened.
an erection and died. Probably. Like, oh shit.
But there's I forget.
But I forget what the doll is. It's like it was like the most haunted doll in the world or something like that. But
Yeah.
it was like a little ass. But it was a cool like thing. But like you said, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. There's the two people that are in The Conjuring and the other
Ed Warren and whatever the hell.
something. Either way, they you ever see that one picture from it's the original Amityville house
Yeah.
from up the stairs and that little kid's like peeking out? They took that picture.
No, really.
Yeah. And
Yeah, because I know they went because in The Conjuring or one of them, they're like, we're off to Connecticut or something like that.
Yeah.
They say at the very end of it or something like that. And that's where that house
is that what the
there.
haunting in Connecticut is?
I don't know. I never watched. I did watch it, but
I think I watched it and it
I
wasn't.
think it wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Just like the last, whatever the last Conjuring wasn't that good.
I get them
The
all
devil.
confused.
The
Devil Wears Prada.
yeah, I think it's that. They're like, man, he's so fancy. Like the devil inside. I forget what it's called. The Devil Made Me Do It. I think it's called. That's the last Conjuring.
Might not have seen that.
And then
one.
there's another one coming out. There's a part 4 coming out, or whatever you want to say. And 4th Investigations. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
But that one was weird. The last third one. But I get them mixed up because they did the Annabelle thing.
Yeah.
So in between the Conjuring,
And it's
there
them
was the
two
Annabelle.
doing it too.
Yeah. So, well, they're not in there. They're in the first. Are they in the first one? Yeah, they're in the first one, right?
Yeah.
For not even that long now.
But isn't there another show they're into? I always do this. I always get it mixed up.
It's a Conjuring and Annabelle because
Oh,
the
okay.
very first Annabelle, I think they go to. I don't even know if they're fucking in it. They have to be in it.
They are in it because
they
I
take
just
the
watched
doll
it.
back with them in the end.
Yeah.
Because I know it's good. It's Annabelle, and then they go back and they do the, or no, maybe they do Come Home. There's Annabelle Come Home, and then there's The Creation, which is the prequel to all
Right,
that,
yeah.
where they actually originate the doll or whatever like that. That girl gets hit by the car,
Yeah.
and then they try to make a new daughter or something like that to bring her soul or whatever. That's how Annabelle came about. Like they're all good though. But I was like,
Yeah.
I forgot how fucking good they are. Like the Conjurings are good too. I just not a big fan of the last one they made.
Did you you seen Dead Silence, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty good too.
That's one of the puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did think of which one.
I'm trying to think
I
of-
didn't think that was bad.
Was it made by the people who made Saw? Is that what it? Or it's a
No.
Lionsgate or something like that? I
It
remember
might
it was
be
like
that producer, but I think I want to say Dead Silence came out before Saw, didn't it?
I didn't think so. I thought they were all like the same, not like the same, like in the same movie thing,
Yeah.
but they were like made by the same people.
You might have been. Saws aren't my favorite. I like the first one, and then it was just
There was one towards the end I liked. They did get good again, but the
Yeah.
first one was like real good.
Yeah.
And after they have
first,
like,
and then I watched like the second one. I remember being like, "This is just
Yeah, the second
or
one
just-
sucked.
Yeah,
it's like The Ring.
yeah.
The Ring, the first one was like great, and then
Yeah.
the second one was like, why
I
are
never
these-
watched the original. What's the Ring? It's called like Ringo or something like that. It's called.
Oh, the
original-
Japanese?
version of it or something.
Yeah, because that's where they got
Yeah, that the
the
Grudge.
Grunge.
Yeah,
The Grudge. Yeah.
The
I said The
Grunge.
Grunge with Robert De Niro.
Speaking of grunge, this is way off topic, but work has like
Kurt Cobain died.
he did die.
Oh,
Walmart has like the Nirvana shirts. They have like it's like brown with a yellow smiley face on it.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if they're new out there or whatever. But anyway, so the girl worked there. She was like, "I'm gonna buy this," and I was like, she was like, "Do you know who they are?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they, like I grew up with them. Like they changed the whole thing. And she was like, "I don't even know who they are." She was like, "I just know it's pretty. Like I guess people on TikTok are like everybody has these shirts or something.
Oh,
like that.
the
so I was like,
little
so
smiley face with the X's.
Yeah, and they're like cutting them up in different ways to make it look grungy or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, but you don't know? I was like, you don't know? She was like, no. And she was like, she's 25 or whatever. So I just had the conversation with her, and then like this dude comes walking in with his wife, and he's like older, obviously, and he has like a different Nirvana shirt on. I was like, well, this is weird. And I was like, I bet you that guy knows who he is. And like she said something, and she walks away. So I'd seen like I start heading back. I seen him was shopping. I was like, yeah, how old are you? He was like 42. He was like, why? And I was like, you know who they are then? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh. And then his wife was like, I seen all the young girls on TikTok just be buying this shirt and
really?
chopping them up or doing something with them. And I was like, oh, I didn't know anything about it till a minute ago. I was like, I just thought it was funny that people would buy like a band shirt, but you have no clue who the
What are they doing
is
on TikTok? Are they doing like a?
They're just making like they just slice them up to make them look. Like
But I mean, are they
old,
doing like a dance to
I
Nirvana
have
song,
no
or are
fucking
they
clue.
just?
She seemed to know, like that girl lady knew quick as hell that even though she's in her 40s, she knew what they was doing on TikTok. But I don't know what they're doing, but slicing them up somehow to make it look like they're vintage type shirts or something like that. But for some reason, they're Nirvana shirts. And I was just like, how you guys don't even know anything about this shit?
Yeah, like one of the I want to say Kardashians or whatever had a Slayer shirt on at one point, and they were like pissed. They're like, I know damn well you don't start music.
Yeah. Maybe it's the one that dates what's his name or married Travis Barker.
Might be. I don't know.
I would hope it would be at least that one.
Yeah, somebody.
You never know.
Yeah.
At least that, like you have some kind of attachment to.
It was way before
Really?
they were
Not
together.
even,
So
okay, well, never mind.
maybe she does. Maybe she does like them.
Maybe
I don't
it's a
know.
secret. She's like,
Yeah.
I love this shit. But like that, I would never go out and buy a Slayer shirt. I don't fucking know anything by Slayer.
Yeah, see, I would, and it'd be fine.
Right. It's just something I would just never do. Like if I never listened to Nirvana, I wouldn't go buy a Nirvana shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, I did, and that's that. But there's just like, I don't know. I want to buy shit that, especially bands. You'd be like, somebody ask you about it. You'd be like,
I know.
Oh.
That was like apparently, I guess maybe it's a thing. Like people just see, because then they started doing them TikToks where like people would wear a band shirt and be like, can you name 3 songs from that band?
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, I just like the shirt.
Yeah.
Remember that one time you got I think we had like JCPenney by my house when I lived with my mom and dad. You got that Lil Wayne shirt.
I don't remember what I bought there.
And he
I
had
remember
a
you
gold tooth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Yep.
I guess you don't have that no more.
Oh, God, I don't have any rare shirts that I have from last year. I usually throw my shit away. I'll buy new shit. I mean, I have shirts that I like wear to work that I'll fucking keep them as long as I can because they're just getting dirty. But
Yeah.
I think the only shirts I really keep, I got that. I had a Matic shirt and that one. I don't remember. It's like black. It says like Happy Beer Days on the back or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah.
That's the longest shirt I ever had in my whole life. And that bitch
Oh,
has
really?
holes in it, and I still love it. It's so fucking soft. But everything else, pretty much like I'll just throw away. Roots of Fight stuff I keep. That's just because they're expensive as shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't throw it away. It's a hard. They have to fall apart before I can like throw it away.
Yeah. Like those,
Or like
because
the
they used to
armpits.
have. Like,
Armpits will get gross
Yeah.
on like the white because like the Bruce Lee one I loved, and then it's fucking white. So of course the armpits
Right, yeah,
eventually
get yellow.
like weird yellow. Yeah. No, I think I had to get rid of that one and the Andre the Giant one. So
did you get the hoodie or the shirt?
I had a shirt with Andre on it, and then I still got the red hoodie.
The one that says Andre the Giant 1980 or something like that.
Oh, the white one, yeah.
Yeah.
That, Theo has too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got that one. Then I think the red one is a Muhammad Ali one. But their shit's nice.
Yeah, but JCPenney, you can get. They were like $10 shirts,
Yeah.
so I get like all the Metallica.
I think that was when I first entered like to wearing softer ass shirts.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I got the soft shirts here.
Yeah.
I hate that because now
Yeah.
like every shirt I pick up, like I can't get it. It's
Yep.
like heavy
Fucking, it's weird when I.
and it's like boxy. It's like
Yeah.
you'd have to wear it and just stand like with your arms straight out.
So I bought this sweatshirt. I don't know if you know the guy that makes Off-White, that brand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he died.
I was yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he
That's what I was
died. So
gonna
they
say.
have all of his, maybe not all, but anyway, stuff that he did. It's in the Brooklyn Museum. So they made like a big display. So they sold clothes for it. Like it says Brooklyn Museum on the back, blah, 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 all this stuff. And then his name's on the front. Well, mine is like I ordered one. I was like, I'll just see if I can get it. Like, I imagine it was going to be sold out since this dude's like, everything he has is like thousands of dollars that you're trying to buy it or whatever. So they had them all in stock. So mine has like, he did Mickey Mouse on the front and it says like FOS, which is like freedom of speech or something like that. Or figure of speech. That's what it stands for. So anyway, it's like Mickey Mouse. I got this thing. It's on a Champion sweatshirt. That's the worst sweatshirt.
Oh,
ever.
really?
I was like, yeah, I just spent, I think this fucking thing was like $100, $110.
So they're just reprinting the stuff he did.
Yeah, like he made it, and like, but it's not on. Like, I was just thinking, like, this dude makes all this like fancy clothes. I figured they put it on a nice ass sweatshirt.
Yeah.
They put it on a fucking Champion, which I've never owned. Maybe when I was real young, I owned Champion when it first came out. But whatever Champion sweatshirt, this fucking thing is stiff as shit. I was like, I'm not gonna wear it because I have to, but I'm not gonna wear it for comfort. One day it's gonna be something I'll be wearing around the house or something. I like put it on, I'm just like, I feel like I can't fucking move. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, so it was a waste of all that money. But I was like, I didn't even think I was going to get it. And then he just had everything was in stock. I went on the day it came out. That's not what I thought it would come on. Just like Kid Cudi, but for his, I guess he has an album coming out or something like that. So he has a bunch of merch made by some other famous artists. And I was like, I'm not even, like, I want it because it looks pretty cool. But I was like, if it comes with shit like this, I'm not going to wear that either. So I learned my lesson the first time, I guess. Like, I know I buy like most of my Roots of Fight, like I said, sweatshirts. I know them shits are soft as hell.
Yeah.
This is soft. Those are soft sweatshirts.
That's what I was going to say. Mm-hmm. It did take us a couple times to
figure out. Well, I mean, most of the ones I think we got weren't bad, but the fit didn't.
Well, the sweatshirt sucked.
Yeah.
That thing was choking you to death. This was the first shirt we got, right?
Yeah, we already did the shirt. Like, we didn't get. I wonder if that.
Well, the hoodies were good though.
Yeah, I'm saying like shirts. We got one shirt, and that was we didn't have to go through.
It was the George shirts. They were always like $3 or whatever.
Yeah, we didn't have to go through like multiple shirts to find a good one.
The shirts were easy, but the sweatshirts we struggled with a little bit.
I see, like Morgan had the sweatpants on from that company,
the Athletic or whatever it is.
She was like, "Dad, they have these in black," and I was like, "What are they?" And I was like, "At Walmart," and she was like, "Yeah, they're the Athletic brand." And I was like, "Yeah, it's soft as shit, like the sweatshirts and stuff." I was like, "I guess the sweat." She wanted them in black, but
you want me to make sweatpants with FM on the butt?
Yeah, across the back. She was like, "I'm not wearing that shit."
I'm like, John, you don't got the whole sweatsuit on.
I know, you know.
This is episode 100. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm just like, on FM. F on one cheek and M on the other.
Podcast all stuck in the crack.
Oh man.
Oh shit. So I was thinking the other day we did the not the other day, but I think 2 episodes ago we did the brackets thing.
Mm-hmm. And
you were saying how about who made up the rule where you couldn't he was like, I don't want to vote for Eminem because he's not, what did he say?
Relevant, right?
Relevant, yeah.
That was Joe Budden.
So that's not like the people who make the brackets.
They made the brackets for everybody on there was supposed to be relevant right now. That was the point of like who you think is. That's why there was like people on there and you're like, who the fuck? Like, why would that?
Well, like,
so it wasn't like greatest of all time.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was just greatest of all time, but now, like right now.
Oh, okay.
So they weren't like, yeah, you could say like wasn't no dead people on there or nothing like that. Like
right.
Biggie's not on there and stuff like that, but. So, but Joe Budden has that little issue, so I already knew. Like when I saw Eminem, I was like, "Hey, probably."
He's not even.
I mean, Jay-Z's obviously going to win for me, like I said, but Eminem, like it should come down to those two.
Yeah.
For side to side, should be that. But I knew, like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, "You're going to ask him." Eminem's going right off the list.
Yeah, because then they did an article on that. He was like, took him off the greatest of all time list real quick.
Yeah,
and it was like just from.
Yeah, but it was only supposed to be real. Like you saw them other rappers that were on there. I don't even remember who they all were, but not considering them ever enough.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't even. I mean,
yeah, because I thought it was all time because I remember.
No, because it does say it, but when they did the show, they said this is the greatest of all time right now.
Oh, okay. So that the actual bracket that we did was supposed to be all time.
It does say it says greatest of all time, but the host of it is like understand that this is the greatest of all time right now.
Okay.
This isn't dead or alive type like. Greatest of all time.
Right. No, because the only thing I was going to say is because you were like, Eminem hasn't put out. And I was like, he put out 3 albums. He was like, but Jay-Z just did that 4-minute verse or whatever.
Yeah, he did.
But didn't Eminem put out a verse on that same album?
On DJ Khaled's?
Yeah. Didn't him and Kanye have that song?
Oh, I have no damn clue.
Oh, I thought we went through
didn't download it, so it can't be too good.
No, we didn't download it, but I thought we went through and just picked.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know, let me look it up real quick. I'll just go to Spotify still open anyway. It's not going to come up for everybody else, but.
Well, plus that, I mean, like I said, I got the point that they said that, and he didn't have like an album out. He didn't have a whole bunch of like guest verses.
This is on my playlist. Which DJ Khaled still should come up because we do have. God did.
this isn't even like.
Well, this is his top. No, if we go to.
You gotta go to the actual album. There, yeah, there you go.
Where he's looking up, he's like, "Come down here and click."
God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Use this gospel. Because I remember like there was a thing where.
It says a remix already. It just came.
Yeah.
We'll have to listen to it after this.
Yeah. That was like my only argument because I remember you were like, but it's supposed to be relevant. So I was like, I'll go with Jay-Z. But
yeah. But I mean, that's would be the only song he really.
I mean, but the other albums though, he put out albums though.
Yeah, but I think they were doing like.
But Jay-Z, the last thing he did was put a verse out too.
No, he put multiple verses out on people's things this year.
Oh.
Yeah, because he had Pusha T.
Yeah.
And they did stuff. He did something else, but then they were just saying like that one's 4-minute fucking verse.
Right. Yeah.
It was good. I don't know if it was as good as everybody says it was, but I mean it was a good verse. I did make me walk around the house and say God did all day. Annoy the shit out of everybody now. But I had like we had the iPad. It's always like go in the kitchen or whatever. I just hit play or whatever. And that bitch came on like 3 times. I was like, why would it come on so many times? I was like, I had it liked on there, but it usually just plays it and it goes another song. That bitch like 20 minutes later was like, God, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, skip that shit.
Who else was even on there? I didn't read it while I was.
Oh, and God did.
Well, the whole album's called God Did. I guess is that song called God Did?
I think the song is called God Did.
Oh,
that's why I think every other thing Jay-Z says is God did or Jay did, God did or something like that. Yeah, it's Rick. I think it's Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z. I don't know if there's a fourth person.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah,
on there being fat.
He did. He really did.
He sounded like Jackson 5. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. I did. I really did see Mama kissing Santa Claus. And I'm going to tell my dad.
Rick Ross bought a $1.5 million watch.
Really?
It sounds so stupid.
It does. I don't even like watches.
I know, me either. That's why it's not going to be horrible if I ever won the lottery. Like, John, I don't fucking know, man. There's just a lot of money in the bank.
They got that.
They got a Casio I can get.
They got that Apple III 1.500.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be like, I don't even want that. No, I can't.
You don't want to get 1.500?
I mean, I'll buy something, but I couldn't even imagine. I got a phone that tells time.
I know.
Fuck, I need to watch it, interrupting my fucking wrist for.
I know. I always get that from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where he's like, I don't wear a watch no more. Yeah. He's like, oh, that's cool, man. He's like, no, because my cell phone, it's got time on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't play the lottery, by the way, at all.
I didn't either. Did anybody win yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, we still there. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know when it might be tonight. I don't know when the Powerball.
I think it is Friday, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
hopefully nobody wins. Maybe I'll play tomorrow.
Yeah. I just saw it and I was like, I should play. I just fucking leave work and didn't play it all.
Do you remember when we were watching the World Series and they had that Win Poppy's money? Yeah. $25,000. So I was like, let me sign it. It's free or whatever. You got to answer these questions, like 6 questions, like who's going to win the game, how much are they going to win by, how many runs are they going to have put together. I was way off.
For that one game? They do it every game?
Yeah. I'll do it again Saturday.
Shit, but I'll do it then.
But they were like,
I just thought it was a whole contest for like the whole World Series.
So I guess they do it like every game. They said the next one's Saturday, so yeah, it's every game. But like they've been scoring at least 5 runs, so I think I put 7 combined. Ended up being like the one where it's 3-2.
Yeah.
So I was off on that. I said the Phillies are going to win. There was like other stuff too, like how many at bats, who would have the most at bats, and how many would it be. So it's a lot harder than what I thought it would be.
You just thought it was a contest. You just enter your name, and email, and
I thought it was like,
day.
I'm watching the game
too. Yeah, me too. Yay!
It was like, no.
I'll scan it. Like QR code comes on.
Yeah,
I'll just scan it tomorrow.
And they do like football stuff on there. Like I haven't never home to watch football because I'm at work on Sunday, but
I know Eagles are undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. I've downloaded the FanDuel, the betting
app,
because I had the casino one on my phone.
They have the one where you bet $5 or whatever.
But I went on there and I was like, I don't really know about like sports betting. I was like, I went on there and they had like for the last game or whatever it was, like Phillies negative 163, and then Astros were plus like 130. So I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. So first I had to look it up to see what is better. And I guess
so negative is means that that's likely the team to win, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Like I thought the positive would be the thing. Anyway, the money is not even worth like betting. Like I put in.
Yeah, unless you put in a lot.
Yeah, a lot. So I put in $50 for whatever one was the better one. It was like you win $67. So I won $17. That's it. Like really, because it's 50.
Yeah.
Like you're winning 67. I don't know if you're winning 67 or it's 67. It said 67 is a payout or something like that. So yeah, it's only like 7. I'm like, God damn, you'd have to pay like $10,000 to make it worth your time or something crazy like that.
I don't got that kind of money.
Yeah, I would be like, oh, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
because it was just a simple like that was the bet for win or lose. Like I'm sure it goes up if you're trying to like.
And they have like parlays and all that shit.
Yeah,
too.
they got like you can bet on everything that happens.
Yeah, you can bet on the coin toss probably in football.
Everything that's Speaking of football, you ever see when they cheated in football? I don't know what year. I mean, it was probably way back. But he flipped the coin. They were like heads, tails. He picks it up and he's like heads. He was like, what? He's like that's tails.
I did see that.
He was like it's heads.
Yeah.
It was like, what is obvious cheating? Like, what the fuck is happening? I just thought it was funny shit. It just popped up on like Instagram or something like that, and like the feed. Or whatever.
I think I just seen. That's where I seen mine. But
I was like, oh shit, I don't remember that. I remember the NBA shit.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I remember all that. But I was like, I don't remember it being in football. You just like picked it up and he was like, tails. I was like, what? They were all mad as shit. He was like, I just said it's heads. It's heads. I watched it. I did see that they tried to say that Astros dude was cheating.
Something about the bat?
No, his glove, the pitcher. They kept saying, wherever he kept touching the glove, and he was just like, this is just like a habit. You do the same thing every time you're.
Dude, like, watching it high, like, you realize, like, because when I used to play, I would always do, like, my thing, like, stepping in the batter's box, I always just touch the far corner of the plate. But there's, like, guys like Bryce Harper, when he goes up, he does that little thing. He puts his legs together, does that little shimmy.
I saw it.
And then puts his finger down in the dirt.
I don't even remember, like, the shimmy thing. And I was just like, I seen him do it. I was like, the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't remember
every single time. It's nonstop.
It's weird. Like,
it is.
He's like,
yeah.
Like, what the fuck is he doing? But yeah, I guess it. And I'm still trying to figure out if the one dude washes his hair. It's like a.
Oh, the dude in the center field, Marsh? Yeah.
I've heard like a superstition for it because I don't know. Like I said, I already started watching it.
Yeah.
For like playoff wise or whatever you want to say.
I think he came into the season late because I don't remember. Like, I would watch games once in a while. But like it's different with baseball because these games count now.
Yeah.
Like they play 180
I was gonna say
games,
you can skip some games, not a big deal.
And like football, like all the games count too. They play like 14 a season or something.
But I didn't know if that was his. Cause like I said, I don't know nothing about him. But
it's like oddly like really greasy.
Yeah, because we're like watching it. And I was like, I don't think he washes his hair. He's like, it's just wet. I was like, I don't know.
Or he like puts something.
I feel like it's like a superstition thing where he's like, I'm not gonna wash it until this is over with or some bullshit like that.
And then we were watching it the other day, and they said he's like 24 or 25. I was like, he was growing that as soon as he started growing hair.
Yeah,
like his beard is long.
Yeah, that's weird.
As soon as he got facial hair, he's like, I'm gonna keep this. Never shaving ever.
That's what throws me off because like this part looks like he's. I mean, it's not maintained, but you know what I mean. It looks. You know, beard hair is obviously different than hair, but I was like, it's like beard looks like it's all clean, and this is dirty.
I know.
Looking, or he just sweats hard in there.
Yeah. No, he probably puts like some kind of gel stuff in it.
I don't fucking know. Just every time I see him, like, that's gross. So what do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know.
I mean, I know what you want to happen.
Yeah. Like I was talking to my dad about it because Phillies came in as a wild card.
Yeah.
They won 87 games in a season, which isn't that great. For them to even get to the World Series is good. And then the game we went to, they hit 5 home runs. They won 7-0 to a team that swept both the teams they played in the playoffs. I'm happy, but I still want them to win. But
like I knew you wanted to win, but I was like, oh,
yeah,
their pitching is crazy. Like just watching that dude, and I was just like, this is hard.
And that's what our problem has been. It's always been pitching.
Yeah.
Since we got like when we got Harper and all these other hitters, we got hitters, but if they're not hitting, then we're not pitching good, and so it just don't work out.
I think you might get a win because what's his name? Their Astros pitcher has. They say he's like cursed for Game 5 or whatever.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, what's his name?
The black dude that pitched?
No. This is the white guy starting, I think. The dude that's married, he's married to Kate Upton. Vander.
That's why she's there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I kept seeing her there. And then she had an asterisk. I was like, why would she be in Philly?
They got a kid and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, the guy then he's the one that just pitched, right?
I don't know if he did it. He said he's there for Game 5 and he has like a Game 5 curse.
He has a World Series curse that he just broke last night. Yeah, because he was the one that started pitching.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I just read it. Like, I forget when I read it, though. I was like, I forget what game or which one. But yeah, I got yelled at because we're like sitting there and they're interviewing him and he's like, Kate's up in the box or something like that. And then at some point, I think the interviewer was like, Kate Upton for everybody doesn't know or something like that, and then I was like, "Yeah, she's so pretty." I said it out loud.
Was that the same girl we were talking about that one time? That was dancing. Was it Kate?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, she's so pretty." You don't call me pretty. I was like, "What? What?"
He's just saying it. I say it over at Brad's. Why would I say it to you? Brad, my girlfriend's so pretty.
I was like, she's a model. Like, that's her job is to be that pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what she does now, but obviously raise kids, but I don't know if she's still a model or not. She might be like, my husband makes so much money.
Yeah. But, like, they were going over his career, and he started in 2006. And I remember, like, in 2006, I was all, like, working at Walmart. Like, he's started playing baseball.
Yep. That's what shit was it. I don't know the guy's name. The Astros pitcher that started, shut them all out. I can't think of
I can't remember his name either.
Yeah. But anyway, they showed like the starting salary when he first got signed or whatever. It was like $10,000.
Really?
Yeah, he's in the minors. But that's when they recruited him from the Dominican Republic or whatever where he's from. They had him. I forget what he was the lowest one on there. And it was just like even though they knew he was good then, they just didn't know he was going to be that good. But he was signed for $10,000.
Damn.
Like, how do you even come to the U.S. for like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm guessing, I mean, baseball, like you said, is a lot of games. I don't know how many of the minors play, but.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, I guess they give you the place to live and stuff, so I guess it's.
$10,000 now?
Yeah, like, I don't know what you're doing. You're like, guys, I'm just going to eat whatever they give me because I can't afford shit. But yeah, they're like him, somebody was 25, I think somebody was 100,000. But they were all like, they were showing them from like Dominican or whatever.
Yeah.
They came in when they recruited them, what they went to the minors for. Yeah, so it's like 10. This is what I saw. I was like, God damn.
Now pitching in the World Series and throwing no hitter.
Great. Everything's in the like fucking high 90s. That's all he's throwing his fastballs the other day. I mean, he's throwing other shit, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see. We got a weekend.
Yeah, no.
See what happens.
Got tomorrow and Sunday. Either way, it's been fun though. Be excited about baseball again. Like even if you're like a good game in the regular season, isn't?
I wish I liked the Eagles, and now I'd be like, this is amazing. I never care about like football. It's like I'll watch a Super Bowl or whatever.
Yeah. Which we were talking about. Because Jaden asked, he was like, "Oh, they're doing a World Series in Philly," and then, which I don't know why they don't do that in the Super Bowl. It's weird.
What do you mean?
Like, say it's Eagles and somebody else, like, and they play in a different state. You know what I mean? They just pick the stadium before.
Just, and they also only do one game. Whoever wins,
right,
wins.
Yeah.
So I guess they're like, we keep it fair. Nobody plays in their home field because that'd be an advantage.
Until Tampa Bay came. And,
yeah. Well, you got to treat Tom Brady like a bitch. I can't say it. I said he's going to mess up all football. Because I was talking about how you said that they're going to change where you can't shift.
In baseball?
Yeah. And then I guess they also have like pitchers have to pitch in a certain amount of time. It's coming next year too.
Have to.
Like there's going to be a timer for pitchers.
Oh, yeah.
So, so you can't just fuck around up there, I guess, to speed up baseball a little bit. I don't know what the point of that is, but anyway. But then I was like, well, football is going to slowly go to shit where it's going to be like you're not allowed to even get near a quarterback. Like, there's going to be get rid of.
They're going to get a flag
and all that stuff. They're going to just get rid of it eventually. Like the way everybody's quarterbacks like can't take a hit worth shit.
Yeah.
And everything is a fucking flag. Like even if it's not, it's like. They're crying about it. I was like, it's gonna be all Tom Brady's fault because if you even touch him, he's like losing his mind. Like
that's what I said. They're gonna have like the flag on him. Where you just got to pull the flag off and he's sacked.
You just walk up and be like, boop. So you're like, you got you.
There is some though when you're watching it, like that's definitely roughing the passer. Like,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about like not even that was like 3 games ago or something like
where
that.
they threw
a
him.
Yeah, or like came
Yeah.
around and he'd already he was there.
Yeah.
What do you want to do when you're mid? Like I'm striving at
Yeah.
you. I can't be like, oh no, like if it's
Yeah.
there, you're gonna get hit. But they fucking lost his mind, mad as shit. Who knows? Whatever the rules were for the main part, they should just be the rules.
Yeah.
That's what it. Especially at baseball, and I think that's just weird. And I don't even watch baseball.
The shift thing.
Yeah, but
it is weird.
It's just part of a strategy. So why
Yeah.
can't you do it?
It's like this left-hander usually hits
Yeah,
down
yeah.
towards the right field line. We're all going to shift that way.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
nope, can't
nah,
do that.
that's-
I wonder how far. When do they cut you off?
What, for a shift?
Yeah, like if you're on third base, I'm going to play.
Yeah,
this
he's
far.
not walking
Like, wait
back.
a minute.
Back it up 2 feet. But
Yeah,
they're gonna have imaginary lines on the tee, or we can see them.
yeah, like how they do with or like imaginary lines, how they do in football. They show the line of scrimmage and the first
They'll
down
be like,
line.
don't let them pass that. So, and then what happens?
I don't know.
We're like, we saw you guys shifted a little too far.
Yeah.
Somebody gets a base for that. It's gonna be dumb as hell.
Go back and review the play like they
Yeah.
do, which is weird that they review it by not looking at it. They just wait for somebody to tell them, oh, yeah, you guys were right on the call, or you weren't. Or like the one that we watched where the guy stepped into the pitch,
Yeah.
and then like, it's a ball. It's like, well, I'd consider it a foul.
Right.
So he should be a strike, but either way it worked out. But
Yeah, fine. I get amazed by umpires, how good they have to be at their job.
yeah.
Because they were saying like the guy that's in, I forget, one of the worlds. I don't know if they're different or whatever. Or the same one. Does
Yeah, I
it.
don't know how they.
But anyway, the one dude, I think it was the one we were watching. He was the second best umpire in the whole league.
Oh, really?
And his like 93% or something like that. So the dude above him has to be like at least 94, 95% or something like
Yeah.
that. Calling these fucking pitches. I was
Balls
like,
and
how do you
strikes,
do,
yeah.
like, I mean, that shit's coming in there and you're over top like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get trained to do it, obviously, but damn, to be that accurate, that number 2 is 93%. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
And even the camera angle that they show us is off center.
Yeah.
So for us, it looks like a strike because where it's at, but we're off center, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like, because they never show, if they showed directly behind, you just see the picture
Yeah.
the whole time.
I was like, I don't know. Never stood back there, so I don't know what it looks like, but I imagine
Yeah.
it'd be hard as shit. That shit's coming 100 miles per hour
I
and
know.
it cuts off, and you gotta be like, that's in the box.
Yeah.
You're good. And for the most part, he's right. I just like when they turn around, they just look at him and they say some shit. I'd like to know what they're saying to him.
Yeah.
Because the one dude, he caught like, it was last night, whenever the last game was, he caught like the corner of it, and then I forget who it was for the Phillies, and he just
Harper?
turned around and said, "No, it wasn't Harper. It was that
Oh.
like kind of stocky dude. That's I don't know if he's the first or second.
Schwarber,
Yeah,
the
whatever.
first guy.
Yep, it was him. But he caught like the very corner, but it was a strike. Like it was
Mhm.
like if you looked at the box on TV, obviously it was a strike. But that guy called it a strike, and he just turned around and said, he was like, and then he was like. And he said okay, and that was
Yeah.
it. And I was like, "What was the fuck? Like,
There
what are you
was
gonna do about the?" I mean,
One of them did like a check swing, and he called it a strike. And I think he turned around and asked, "Did you call a strike on me swinging or the ball?"
okay.
I think he was asking him that. Like, they just want to know, like, should I have swung like
Yeah.
that? Was that a strike? And then there was shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, last night, the Phillies catcher, he got hit in the head, like they fouled it and hit him right in the head. And
Oh,
the
he knocked
umpire,
the whole mask off thing.
no, it like moved it up, and the umpire
Ah.
was like, "You need a couple minutes? You good?" He was like, "No, I'm good." And then a couple innings later, they fouled it off and hit the umpire. And then catcher got up. He was like, "Hey, you good? You need a couple minutes?" And it was funny because I don't know why, but you could hear them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're mic'd up or what.
Maybe.
The umpires might have mics
Yeah.
on them, like how they do with the refs in football. But it was just
That's
funny
funny.
because he all turned around and was like, "Hey, you need a couple
But
minutes?"
the one game that dude got hit and his whole mask came off.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know.
that was
forget
when you
who
were
it was.
here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
His whole shit came off. I was like, God damn. He was all stretching his jaw out. He was
Yeah.
like, shit.
That game seemed like it took forever when we all watched it over here.
It was everybody's quiet. Phil was sleeping.
I know.
I didn't even look at. I didn't even know. Like I figured, I was like, he's so quiet. He's not saying a word. I didn't.
Yeah.
Cause I couldn't see him because I was back there or whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't see over there. He's like, I fell asleep for a couple innings.
We were eating Funyuns and wings.
Those are good. Those wings are good. I went home and made, cause I had one more pack left. I made the exact one. Not like, I didn't make it like the next day I made them. Or whatever.
Oh, I thought you
made
went
them like
home
this.
and made
No,
them.
but I made them the exact same way. Cause usually I just try to like think of new shit to put on them or whatever. And I was like, I'm making them shits right now. Damn drunk.
Go 3 beers in. Watch out. You don't know me, John Fenton.
I do now.
You know I can handle 3 beers.
Yeah, 3 beers. You ain't had no whiskey in a while.
We had that one with Phil, bro.
Yeah, I mean like on a podcast.
Oh, on the podcast. We had the Bodega Cat last, I think. Well, I had it with Vince last
What's over
podcast.
in the corner?
Oh, that's that. Screwball. The peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
What's his name likes that? B-Buck. He brought it over. I don't care for it.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
Heather brought some, like last Christmas, somebody at work gave her something that was peanut butter, but it was like you said, it wasn't too. It was like milky and had like the peanut butter taste. And I was like, I took like one. I was like, no.
Yeah, if you could probably mix it with like some kind of schnapps that makes it like a peanut butter and jelly for a shot would probably be good. But like, I've poured it over ice and it's just way too sweet.
Not for me. It's like that damn. Was that stuff you had to find church that one time? That not your grandfather's root beer.
Root beer
like
stuff.
Yeah. Like the first sip, I was like, nope. I
was like, it's good, but it's way like
it was way like I didn't even finish the bottle. I was like, somebody else got to drink this. I was like, this shit is not for me.
That's why beer just works. Like it's not the greatest taste and stuff, but
there is a one. Like I'm gonna have to go to that place in like Swedesboro or that other place and get like the bigger container. Bring it over here one day.
Wait, how many did you bring? 3?
That was from Bonesaw, and I just bought that at a liquor store. They had it.
Yeah,
that was a 4-pack because I tried the one at home, and I was like,
that's what I'm saying. You brought 3 over, right?
Yeah.
Because I think I only gave one to Vinny. I think I still got the other 2 in
dude.
there. I forgot about them.
Yeah, one day I have to go because they sell those like they're called growlers. The
right,
like the hand with the handle.
Yeah,
like that. So I have to go like fill one of those up, bring it up.
I want to go.
Yeah, the one I didn't even know that one was in Swedesboro.
Yeah, I know you guys were talking. You and Vinny were talking about that too.
I was like, yeah, shit was good as hell. For an it was cool. I don't know what the whole story is. It said skateboards all over with their logo on it, but it was like all I was like, this dude don't look like he's skateboarding. I was like, oh, need to ask too many questions. That was it. Like Bonesaw, they were like the people that worked there. You could talk to them. The people at the Swedesboro, like they were nice, but it didn't seem like you could talk to them. You know what I mean?
So
like,
you went to the one in Swedesboro?
Yeah, I went there, or we went to Bonesaw first. And that was
when you took the pictures and sent them to me.
Yeah,
right?
with the first flight.
Yeah.
So they were good. Like I said, the people behind the counter, they were like, what do you usually drink? And I was like, this is embarrassing, but it's just Miller Lite. Like I'm not a real. They were like, oh, we got all these like beers that are light, and then we'll throw in a couple extra ones that are like a little bit darker, but you'll still like it. Not like I said, I liked all of them, but the place in like Swedesboro was just like, what do you want? I was like, all right, I need your help. Like, I don't know. Yeah. These home brews or whatever you want to call them, like the IPAs and shit like that. I was like, most of them I don't like at all. Yeah. Every time I ever tried like that, was that place in Delaware when I bought theirs?
The Iron Hill thing?
No, it's the company, Bonefish.
Oh, yeah.
Bonefish. Whenever I watched a documentary, went right to the liquor store, bought some, came right home, was like, that's gross.
George used to love getting those, like with the high alcohol content and whatever. I was like, these are all nasty.
Mm-hmm. But they had like a documentary on something, and I was like, as soon as I got done watching it, I was like, this shit's in Delaware, let me go run out and get it. And then I was fucking like, I got a 6-pack now. I was fucking dumping that shit out. It was disgusting. But the play, like I said, all those, it was one of them. They had like the mango jalapeno at the one in Swedesboro. That shit was good as hell.
Oh, really?
It tastes like juice.
Really?
That's what, yeah. Same with, like I said, I bought the one I never tried, which I should have bought one that I tried at Bonesaw because they have those canned. They're in like liquor stores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. But I was like, let me pick one I didn't try. All the rest of them were good. And I was like, that fucking shit was not good.
Did you try that little energy thing I gave you?
Not yet.
No?
It was like, what is this? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I forgot to throw it up there, sitting on the counter now. I'll probably try it tomorrow.
That one, whatever that Aussie lemonade stuff is.
Monster?
The Monster? Yeah. That one's good.
Yeah, that's good.
But I forgot she can't do like the lemonade. She gets like indigestion from like that. And
the juice, because Walmart has, right now, they got the mango one, the mango juice one.
Just in the cooler thing?
Yeah, where like all the whatever it is, register 7 or 6 or something like that. Yeah, it's like they had a whole bunch of them. I had that today. I was like, oh shit, they got the mango one. I was hoping they had lemonade, but yeah, because when I had the lemonade one, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to order a whole.
That's when you were asking me about.
Yeah. I was like, that shit's good. I was just always buying the white ones, but I'll put some sugar in my life. It's good.
If it tastes a lot better.
I still like the white ones, but
yeah, they're not bad. But
it was funny because when I was on vacation, I didn't have any, like I didn't buy energy drinks. Obviously, I don't just have them at the house or nothing like that. So I went back to work. Like first day I went back to work, I didn't get anything. I was like, I haven't been drinking them. I'll just not drink them. The second day, I was like, I'll get a Red Bull. That shit burnt so bad.
And that's a lightly carbonated boy too.
I took the first sip of Red Bull. I was like, my eyes were like watering. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
I remember because you used to do that when we were working overnight. You'd be like, I get a Coke today.
Yeah.
You like drink a little sip, you start crying.
So the one that I sent you, that Reese's made that Reese's with the puffs in it, the cereals inside of it. So they're good as hell. And I was like, I don't know what to get, like to drink. So I bought a Coke. I sit down, ate that. I started taking this Coke. I was like, I don't like Coke in the first place that much, but it was just right there. So I just grabbed it and I was like, I'm not going to finish it. That shit was Coke Zero. It wasn't the black. It was
the red one now.
The red one. Yeah. So I just saw Coke and I thought that it was a black label.
It used to be the Coke Zero. They switched it. They were like, it tastes way better. The Coke Zero actually did taste good.
Yeah. Well,
the new one doesn't taste as good, but I still.
Yeah. Coke's still not like, I like Pepsi better than I like Coke. But yep, I started drinking. I was like, man, I really fucking.
We didn't do the thing with the lights, John Fenton.
Why didn't the two go out though? Is that how it always does? I thought they all went out.
Usually they all.
Yeah. Anyway, so I had that and I drank just enough to wash that shit down with and threw that shit right away. I was mad as hell. I was like, oh, Coke is disgusting. And I spun it and I was like.
It's not as bad as that.
Yeah. I was like, it is Coke Zero sugar. That's just gross.
It's. The other one wasn't that bad, but like Phil and the other two guys I'm in that group, like they loved it, and now that they switched it to this new one, like it's not as good, and they keep talking, but like we gotta find the old ones. Like you ain't finding them old ones. Like you might as well move. Like you ever have
better go to like a dollar store where they still got them in stock. Because I don't remember when they switched it. I mean, I don't like look for Coke.
Right. Yeah. Well, because I was buying them for my dad because he can't have the sugar, so I'll get those just for him to have. And if we ran out of the other, I'd be like, I'll have one of these. So kind of got used to it. Because like when I used to go to Robbie's all the time, that's all they had was Diet Coke. Yeah. You could tell when Robbie runs around with his 2 liter. Yeah. So I got used to it. But like there was one time they bought like regular soda over there, and somebody went up and they're like, "Do you want to drink?" I said, "Yeah." And they poured like regular, and I was like, "What is this?" Like they had regular up there. I was like, "Dang, this has got sugar, a lot of sugar."
Barely like when I was growing up, we barely had soda, but if we did, it was normal soda.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Diet Coke tastes like.
I
don't think I've ever had it. I would have never had Coke Zero except it.
Yeah.
Fucking put a red label on that bitch.
Yeah, Robbie was the only one that bought Diet Coke, so I'd go over there and just go 2 liters all day.
Yep.
Never in the fridge though. I don't understand.
Just hot soda.
Just hot soda. He was just drinking them hot.
I like Arizona tea hot. Not hot, but you know what I mean? Just it can be room temperature.
Like off the shelf?
Yeah, I'm not
like the cans of green tea?
Yeah,
you like the green ones?
Yeah, the green.
Green is so good.
Yeah, it is. Like I buy the jug, like the gallon jugs or whatever, and that'll be in the fridge. But if I get like sometimes we'll buy like the 12 pack or something like that, the little bottles.
Yeah,
like I don't have to put them in the fridge. I love that shit regardless.
Yeah,
but yeah, it is so good. Every time I go to Roman Pantry, I get the big 99 cent
can.
I don't even need it. I'm like, so I got iced tea at home, and I'm like, I have to get this.
Yeah. Because I used to get the Wawa green tea, and that stuff's nasty compared to Arizona. Arizona's the best.
It is. Speaking of Room Pantry, Wednesday, like, let me get a cheesesteak because it's a special. I got a chicken cheesesteak with nothing on it. I ordered the extra cheese, the mayo. I got a chicken cheesesteak with no mayo.
Did you get to take it back or?
No, I was like, I'm fucking eating it.
Oh, yeah, but you should have ate it and be like, I ordered.
Yeah. And they have the worst fucking fries there. I hate their fries. I have to get the Brew City fries, but I didn't. Because I was like, I think they charge you extra if you do that on Wednesday.
Wait, what is the Wednesday thing?
Wednesday, to get cheesesteak and your fries are free.
Oh.
Every Wednesday. It's like the cheesesteak special or whatever like that. But yep, they gave me that. Fucking already mad because you got shitty fries. Now you just gave me a dry ass cheesesteak.
It's hard to mess up fries. Throw a potato in a deep fryer.
Yeah, they have the worst. Whatever company they get is the worst.
But they got like the old school, the ones you get at school.
Yeah, but they're like they taste fucking weird. As
they're
shit.
Soggy.
Yeah, the ones I had were crunchy, but they were still hard. They were gross. Like I don't know what the fuck. So every time I go, I get the Brew City ones because they're like the seasoned. Fries, and they're way better. They're a whole different fry and everything. They're like the not steak fries, but you know what I mean, like the flatter, thick fries. So I was like, "What for the special? I don't think you can get it." I was upset, but I ate it like a trooper because fat.
I put my own ketchup on.
Yeah, I did. I was like, because the first bite, I was like, something's not. I mean, minus the fact
they're
that
like,
not
there's a lot missing.
Yeah, and I was like, soon as I've been in, I was like, they didn't do shit that I'd said. Like, this is not even my meal. I don't think. I think I just picked somebody else's bag up.
There's 2 Johns.
Yeah.
Is that what you put it under, John?
Nah, I don't even know if we said a name. I don't even know if they asked for it. Just ordered it and walked in.
Oh, mine always has like they just put it on the shelf and put your name on it. Mine always says Brett.
I was like,
cool.
I was
like, oh, who's Brett? It's like got all the
just
stuff I ordered.
and be like, looks like mine.
I was like, I'm gonna get this now because it has all the stuff I ordered.
All right, Brett, have a good one.
Your card says Brad on it. It's like, yeah, you guys don't listen.
Fucking Nate Bergossi. It's gonna be a whole situation when you get there. Your card says Brad, but this little paper says Brett. I don't know if I can give it to you. So what else is awesome out there?
I don't know. Nothing.
Nothing.
You would think after 2 weeks we'd have some stuff to talk about.
We did talk about some stuff, but there's probably something that happened and I just forgot. And I'll remember after we.
Was it Kanye West?
It's not Kanye West.
That shit's been blowing up my feed though. So that's probably what's
that's everything
throwing everything off.
Yeah, I mean he is dumb as hell, and it's everybody's fault. I mean he's obviously got some mental problems, but people just feeding him money. Like I think we talked about it actually before all this happened.
I think we did, yeah.
Like he needs help, but people just keep giving him millions and millions of dollars. So he's just gonna keep doing it because what the fuck would you get help for if you're a billionaire? Now you're
like, oh, he's the guy who needs help.
Yeah. So, but SNL, I don't know. Did I tell you they made a Skechers commercial because he went to Skechers?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't have because it just came out.
I thought you and Phil talked about him going to Skechers or something. But
yeah, they got kicked out. So SNL that following Saturday made the skit about it. So they're like they're in the Skechers store and there's like people that people that work there, home office type people, like in the commercial, and they're like, when's the last time you thought Skechers was cool? They're like, oh, never. Well, Kanye thought we were cool. It was like, and we said bye-bye. They're like, we don't even know what took Adidas so long. We said bye immediately. But they're like, sure, we made cool shoes. We made shoes you can throw in the washer. It was like all this. It was funny as shit. And they were like one of the employees, she was like, y'all just now found out Kanye was crazy. She was like, it was funny. She was a black lady, and she was just like, y'all just found out it wasn't even part of the thing. She just said it, and they were just like, this is funny as hell. Like, yeah, dude, really just lost his mind.
So, I don't know how true this is, but I read a thing about when he came into Skechers, they kicked him out because they thought he was the gardener.
No, they said they didn't. They let him. He came in the lobby. Somebody talked to him, and they're like, you're not, like, we're not.
But then they showed like a picture of him and his like. He wears these like tall rain boots and stuff. Like he dresses
stupid,
weird,
and people love it.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Like damn well if he would have went, like if we knew somebody who went to school like that, made fun of him.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Why do you got rain boots on?
It's not even fucking raining, and why would you wear that in the rain anyway? You're not a small child. You fucking little frogs on them or something. Like what the fuck are you doing? Looks stupid.
They were
already mad at him that he makes all these ugly shoes and people love them.
I know.
I have to look at them on people's feet. And I'm like, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. But in the commercial, they said something. They were like, I mean, Kanye coming to Skechers. What the hell do they call it? Sketcheasy or something like that. And they showed like a mock up of the shoe, and he was like, or that girl was like, actually, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, but it was funny as shit. But the commercial, we can watch that after this. It's not that long, but it was pretty funny. I was like, that guy's still $400 million. I mean, you went from $2 billion to $400 million for your net worth.
Damn, really?
Which is not in your bank account. Like everybody's just
right.
Like,
I
was like, it's not what's in your. Like they don't have that shit. It's just if you sold all your assets, this is what you would be worth. But yeah, he went from. Well, they said I've never heard anybody say $2 billion. I know he's a billionaire from the Adidas thing, but I've never heard too, because they've always said Jay-Z was the highest or the richest rapper or whatever. He's always he's at the top of the list with 1.5 billion.
Wasn't Dr. Dre up there or before him or something? After he sold the beats?
He's billionaire, but he's not even on the billionaire list now.
Probably because his wife got all that.
Yeah, probably. He's up there, obviously, but they only get like 300 million or something like that for beats.
Was it?
Yeah.
I remember, what was the
It was. Yeah, I thought it was too, but
what was the documentary? We watched some documentary on it, and then like the very first thing was them, like they were calling Dr. Dre up because
in the studio or something.
Yeah,
like that? Yeah, maybe it was, but I thought it was only 300 million, or maybe it was 300 million every. The contract was like $1 billion, but it's 300.
I mean, I'm sure he had some money too.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't unknown at the time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because he sold the beats to Apple or whatever, right?
Yeah. So maybe that's what it was. 300 million every couple years. You get 300 million or something like that. So maybe it wasn't. But yeah, I do remember the videos like him, Tyrese, and like random people. Yeah, celebrating like we're billionaire, or I'm a billionaire or something like that. Or whatever the fuck it was.
What was the documentary about? Was it about Dr. Dre?
I don't know. I think it was just like thing, right? It wasn't a whole. Wasn't it just a video?
I thought it was I thought it was a Netflix thing. Because I remember Eminem was on it.
It was the whole thing about it is like with him and like Jimmy Levine or something like that, or whatever his name is, the other producer that.
Oh, is that the one he slapped?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember if that's.
Because didn't he get in trouble like driving a car like real fast or something? He got pulled over and went crazy.
I don't know. Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think that was. I'm trying.
But
to
it was
think of
HBO. It was the HBO.
Yeah,
documentary.
HBO, not Netflix. Yeah. Because I remember Eminem was in it. There was like, I guess all Dr. Dre's people or whatever. Yeah.
Who knows? But anyway, he was down. He wasn't a billionaire on that list because they just put it out or whatever after Kanye went way down to 400 million because he was on near the top there. They said Diddy's like number 2 now.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what he does.
And he just invests in every fucking thing imaginable, and it works out for him. He's good to go. Whatever the fuck he does, he's good to go. They had him dressed. He was dressed like the Joker.
Yeah.
They had like on the street and stuff. I was like, he looked good.
It did look good.
Like you wouldn't have known it was Diddy.
Did you like Lizzo's Marge Simpson?
I didn't even. See.
I think they had like a whole bunch of people comparison. I think it was her. Let me look it up because I don't want to get it wrong. But it seems like she'd be fat as shit. Marge
Not
Simpson.
a good Marge Simpson. You're not. I was about to say you're not typing shit.
Maybe it wasn't her.
I'm gonna show you legit costumes.
This is the one, I think. Lizzo.
That
yeah.
is.
Lizzo wins Halloween 2022.
That's cool.
She did yellow face, everybody.
Yeah. She did. And
Marge wasn't that fat though.
Why'd you have nails like Freddy Krueger?
I don't know. Why did she have like the black on her nose and stuff?
I don't know. I guess it's for the cartoon.
Yeah, but the cartoon
Okay.
pictures are right there, and she don't have that.
I don't fucking know.
She really went all in with the yellow, though.
She did, but it's horrible.
It is not good.
Like she did the circle around the eye, but it still kept it yellow. When Marge Simpson's big white eyes.
Yeah.
Like you think you just did all this white. At least did something. I don't know. Plus it's Lizzo, and not for me.
You like her?
Yeah. Ask me who my favorite rapper is.
Who's your favorite female rapper?
Lizzo.
I bet you can name more of what's her name than you can Lizzo songs.
I can't name one Lizzo song.
No, the other girl we were talking about.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
I couldn't name you a name of her song, but I do know her.
You know
song.
the one where it sends in backwards?
Yeah, like
Pull my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Is that when she's in the big ass trash bag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I remember videos and stuff like that, but I couldn't tell you the actual title of it.
Yeah. When I used to have to go back and work at help unload the trucks at Walmart, that was the only song that would come on all the time.
I just remember in the Black Album when he played the one beat that went to Missy Elliott later.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason I remember that, but He was
I think I remember you told me that.
This is too much. There's too much going on here. And then she rapped over it.
And that's probably why Lil Wayne was like, you know what? Missy Elliott next year.
Like she got on that beat that Jay wouldn't even. Jay couldn't even handle that beat. It's fucking had elephant noises in it and shit. It was like,
if you got a big.
I was like, yeah, oh, what's he gonna do?
I know.
What do you want him to do?
My car's like an elephant, the trunk in the front.
Oh my god.
There's your boy, Old Killer.
He's great. Well,
that's it.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. So, if anybody goes to the YouTube page, now we have the new handles thing. So you can go to youtube.com/@FM-podcast because FM, it was podcast too, right?
I don't. Yeah. It was because you
and it's just some music.
And it's not even. It just
That's weird. I didn't even think about that.
Frito music.
Yeah. Frito music on FM podcast. For some
It's good for you. Your videos look like they're probably professionally made, but
yeah. We try with ours.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That'll make life easier.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to be able to tell somebody just go to @fm-podcast.com on YouTube.
All right. So next week.
Yeah, next week we'll be back.
All right.
John's going to bring a guest.
He's not. He's not. People are scared to come on.
I know. All right, everybody. Peace out.
All right. See you.